So good morning, guys. Hey, I am out and about on a Sunday morning taking another ride. September's gonna be here. There's not gonna be a whole lot more riding unless I decide to do some winter riding, right? It's okay. And I have a heated jacket. I have heated grips. In fact, it's kind of cool today, and I've got my heated grips on number 1. I probably don't even need them really, but hey, you know, trying them out, seeing what's happening here. So I am not sure exactly why I'm out and about. I think I'm out and about because I'm thinking, man, winter will be here before I know it, and I gotta get out, right? This is the end of August. End of August. Ooh, people are shopping. Nice antiques. I should go back to antiquing. So anyway, this is the end of August, and I know winter will be upon me before I know it. But I'm kind of tired today, guys. I really am tired. You know, I had COVID about 4 weeks ago, and you know, man, I still think the fatigue is lingering. Anyway, I work in the neurotrauma ICU, which turned into the Covid ICU all through COVID, you know? All through that, I never got COVID. And what happens? I freaking get COVID. Now, man, I thought I had the flu. I go into my doctor's office. I just happen to have an appointment for my physical, my yearly. But I go in and I'm like, yeah, I've had fatigue for 2 days. I've had chills, fever of 103, no cough, tired. Yeah, so anyway, so she goes, okay, let's test you. So I thought she was testing me just for the flu, but she wasn't. She comes back in the office and she says, you're COVID positive. COVID positive. I'm like, what? For one thing, I looked at her and I said, oh, I didn't even know you were testing me for COVID. Okay. Oh well, got COVID. Fine, got COVID. Which means taking off from the hospital. Mandatory days, which I get. But the thing about being off for COVID means I have to use my vacation time to be off for 32 hours. And I had to apply for FMLA. Just in case I got really sick and needed more time off, I could tap into my earned sick bank time, which I'm maxed out on, and take a lot. So anyway, I applied for the FMLA, and basically I used 1 day of it, you know. I just didn't feel quite right in going back. So anyway, I've been back a couple weeks now. Everything's fine, but like today, well, it's kind of gloomy out, so maybe that's what it is too. The gloominess of this today, but God, you guys, St. Louis has been through a freaking horrible heat spell. Let me tell you, we set a record the other day in St. Louis. I want to say it was 103 or 4, and the heat index was like 115. So right now, it's about 76 degrees. I can handle 76 degrees, let me tell you. So yeah, the fatigue thing is just kind of beating me up a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not going to let something like that keep me from getting on the motorcycle and going for a ride. And now they say it's coming back. They said that some hospitals in California are doing mandatory mask wearing again. And I can perceive my hospital going to that too. There's that lingering cough I have a little bit. Yeah, I did develop respiratory symptoms after 4 days. Not super bad. I've had worse coughs and colds before than what I went through with this. You know, the worst part of having COVID was the body aches for 2 days. Thank God it didn't last any more than that. But the night I had the fever of 103, man, I got the body aches out of this world. My hips were hurting so bad. Hips, hips, elbows, all my joints, my legs, you know, lasted about 2 days, thank God. And then that was done. Now, I can't imagine being as sick as what my patients were that I took care of during the worst of this. Ugh. So anyway, yeah, I figure in 2 weeks the mask will be back at the hospital if our rates keep going up. But I'm out and about. I am going to go over and meet my brother. Another trip to Grafton. It seems to be my place of destination, you know? Hello. Yep, my place of destination, Grafton. I'm going over today to just to visit with him, with my brother, and listen to some music. We're gonna go to the Hog Pit. There's a band there playing, and we're gonna listen to some music. It smells like somebody burning leaves. It always makes me happy when I smell burning leaves. You know, it's like one of those aromas you have when you're a kid and you go, oh, look at all the corn. Corn's about in. Look at all that corn. It looks like it's getting dry. They'll be harvesting that when it gets a little more dried out. Look at that cool barn, guys. It's nothing like having a farm with a red barn, you know? Pretty. There's the airport right there. St. Louis County Airport. I learned to fly there. I did. I soloed here. Damn, that was nervy of me. That was probably 8 years ago. Yeah, that was probably 8 years ago that I soloed there. That was fun. I went up a few times after I got my pilot license. Probably that little blue and white airplane right there. And then I joined a club, bought into an airplane, flew a few times, and then I was kind of done with it. I did it, I conquered, I was done. Yep. You know, it was one of those personal challenges. Can I do this? And I did it. And then I decided I didn't want to die. I didn't want to die, and I didn't want to kill anybody else. And the wreck an airplane. All right, right through here is where I saw deer before. So I kind of get extremely careful right through this area. I'm getting close to the ferry, but freaking deer jumped out not that long ago. It wasn't super close to me, but it very well makes me aware that they're out here in this area. That time a squirrel tried to get out in front of me. I don't know what I would do if I hit a squirrel on this, guys. See this squirrel jump out on me? I don't know what I would do if a squirrel jumped out. I mean, do I hit the squirrel? Do I swerve? I would definitely try to swerve. I don't want to kill a squirrel. I think I see a buggy. Some kind of dune buggy up here. Something. Yep, dune buggy. Hi. Ooh, they were having fun.
real pretty bike. It's a real pretty bike.
Thank you. I already got 1,200 miles on it. It's brand new.
Mine's brand new. I just hit 400 today. I got mine 3 weeks ago. I hit 400 today.
Yep. I did. My Sportster took forever.
Is between Street Bob, this one, and then Low Rider S.
Yeah.
We're riding for as long as we have. I'm like, man, I should have got something more comfortable.
Yeah, this thing, I had a Sportster and I took it all the way to Eureka Springs with my friends. Came back, got rid of it.